Okay, Matt Ocker, 2307 FM 2615. Would this be the proper time to address Resolution 2?
Yes.
Okay. As you know, I've kind of taken it upon myself to do some studies on the CAD, so I feel like I'm pretty well versed in the recent history of what's been going on with property tax assessments. And because there tends to be a misinterpretation or a lost in translation from here to there sometimes, I do want to preface my comments by saying that what I'm about to say in no way it should be taken to be disparaging of Mr. Polasek and his serving on the CAD board. However, it's my understanding that prior to Councilman Polasek's being placed on that board, that it was previously held by his predecessor, who served the same single-member district. If I'm incorrect in that, then that's just my understanding. But I think that my numbers that I've come up with, that I came before y'all in July and told y'all, I think can bear out the fact that there has been a disparity in this city in how property taxes are assessed. I do think that the CAD board is a position, not just one position from the city council, but as a whole, that I think has not been taken seriously, or has not been possibly understood, or has not wanted to take an adversarial approach. I don't know what the problem is. I just want to fix it. And I think that as I went through in my mind, how is the best, what's the best method to correct this problem? I think that whenever y'all decide who to place on the board, because I do think that whoever serves in an area of the city that has seen the highest increases recently, I think has more of a political save his skin type of motivation to make sure that property taxes are assessed fairly from that point forward. So what I suggest is that y'all do a blind study, and y'all can do it, the nuts and bolts of it are not, can be worked out, but pick certain streets in each sector, each single member district within the city. Do property tax assessments showing the rate of increase over the previous year, and whoever has the highest percentage increase from the previous year, take that single member district, put him on one side, and then take the super districts, combine their two numbers, and then flip a coin. That way it's a double or triple blind study, however you want to look at it, and then that way the person that serves on that board, number one, it would be sort of a nomadic position among the council. It wouldn't continually be the same district, and no one could ever accuse y'all of any impropriety, because it would simply follow the course that the CAD has taken in its assessments. And I think that ought to be that person has the motivation through his constituents to make sure that he does put in the legwork and he does understand what the CAD is doing and make sure that the assessments are fair. Because I can tell you right now, and I'm not here to accuse people of things. I'm not here to talk about conspiracies. But guys, I was born in the dark, but it wasn't last night. The property tax assessments in this town are off the charts silly. And for any person who has a functioning brain to look at how property tax assessments have been run through the Central Appraisal District of Victoria County, and to think that is there's been a proper relay of authority through that position, it flies in the face of common sense. And I ask that y'all please take some other steps instead of just saying, well, whoever represents District 3 just automatically gets on the board. I mean, to me, that's just kind of hell, I don't even know why we have an open meeting if we're going to do things that way. And I'm not saying that's what's been done. So please don't accuse me of saying things I didn't say after I go sit down. But I'm just telling you, I would like to see, a little thought in the process. So thank you.
Number F2.
F2 is a resolution nominating and casting votes for appointment of a member to the Victoria County Appraisal District Board of Directors.
I'd like to nominate Paul Polasek.
I second that.
Are there other nominations? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?